Hello everyone, this is Jam with Dreams, etc. And I wanted to share with all of you an album that my mom just got done making. It turned out so beautiful. I helped embellish it a little bit, but all in all, my mom is the one responsible for making this gorgeous album. So, I guess I'll just start with the cover and the side. I know that my mom gets a lot of her trims from Etsy sellers, and I'll see if I can find out who she gets them from. I'm not sure if even she remembers, but that's where most of the trim that she used on this came from, was from some Etsy shops. And then this feather that we have hanging off the side we got from Joann's. I loved these when I saw them. They just got them in, and they're very reasonable. It was $1.99, I believe, to buy this beaded dangle. The digital collection that was used in this is the Fairy Journeys. This was the latest one that I just finished, and it's one of my favorites. I love unicorns. As you guys know, I love fairies. I love unicorns. I love working in that fantasy realm, and so I was really excited with the way that it all turned out. It took me forever to, I think, to finish it, but it is available, and I will have the link showing where you can purchase the digital collection. So on this page, here is one of the waterfalls, and she just took, I think they were the cards from the ephemera kit, and then we mixed them in with some of the Prima 4x6 journal cards, and the collection we used, oh boy, I'm not sure which one she used. Again, I'll see if I can find out. I'm sorry guys, I wish I had more information. The main thing I know is what I do is I just send my mom my digital collections, and then I look to her to make a project with it that I can share with you guys. So on some of the stuff that she does, unless I'm here watching her, I just don't know all of what she used. But again, I will see if I can find that information. On the edges here, what I did is I used a Spellbinder's die. Here, I can find it. It was this die right here. And if I can still get these, I will be sure to carry them on my store, on my site. So it's a decorative curved square die. And that's what I had used on all of these corners here. So anyway, there's a lot of photos that you could put here. You could journal up at the top. I think there's like 10 double sides, so 20, you could insert 20 photos there. Okay, and on this page I used another Spellbinder's die. Again, I'm not sure if these ones are available, but if they are, some of them have been discontinued, so I'd have to see if I could still get them. But if they are available, I will be carrying them on my site. And so I took and used that die to create all these little butterflies here that you see, just to embellish it a little bit. And then this opens up, and you can, you could do journaling here. You could add in letters or a big photo. With these albums, there's a lot you can do. And then on the side here is another big file folder card where you can insert photos or you know, a journal there, a journaling space. You could put some of your artwork if you guys like to do any sort of art journaling. You could do that there. There's a lot that you could do with these. And then this just ties there. And this album, I should have in the beginning, I should have stated, this album is quite large. It is ruler. I'm working out of my mom's studio here, so I don't know where anything is. So bear with me here. Let's see if I can find a ruler. Here we go. All right, so it is 11 inches high by about 9.5 inches wide, and then the spine of the book is right at 3.5 inches. So it is a very large album, which is hard to get all of it into the camera there. All right, tie this back up. Okay, on this page I have some large tags from the collection. And we just printed these from our laser, HP Laser Pro. I think it's an M251 NW, which is the older model, but I know they have a newer model, and we love our laser jets. As you can see, they print just beautifully. Colors nice and vivid. And then we usually print, these were done just on some decorative cardstock, so the back you know, is decorative, and then on the white side we printed the design, and then just added some tulle at the top. And then there's 2 more tags here. Okay, and on this page, this is held closed by a magnet, so it just kind of, the magnets snap it closed, so when you flip it, it doesn't flip open. But there's all sorts of spaces here where you can journal or add in photos. You could even add in some of your own pockets to insert more tags if you wanted. And this, oh yeah. And on some of these papers right here, this is just some coordinating papers that my mom used to go with the printed designs that she had on hand. She had some scraps, so she used those to coordinate with. And then you have another space here where you could insert a letter or some sort of journaling or photo. I loved the way this turned out. It's actually, I'm so tempted to keep it myself. I would just, I don't know. I loved the way it turned out. I think my mom did just an amazing job on it. And then here's another large file folder card. Each page has one of these large, that you can see here, has a large file folder card inserted in it. Okay, and on this page, used another die cut. Let's see, what die? I think this die right here was an Anna Griffin die. And then I just used some K & Company, some of their ephemera and the butterflies and the dragonflies and the flowers. And then added in some Prima flowers down here with a little flower embellishment. And then on this page, it's got 2 pockets with tags and a space for journaling. And then there's another one of the butterfly die cuts that I used from the Spellbinders Papillon die. And on this page, again, used more of those leaves that I had from the die cuts that I made using the Spellbinders die. And then I love my Spellbinders dies. I love them. This one here, I used the centerpiece, or one of the centerpieces of the Cascading Grace die. So it was this piece right here that I ended up using for this right here. And then I just stamped with these small stamps that my mom had. This says lots of hugs and laugh out loud. And then added in some trims. And inside each one there is a large tag. And I know my mom had to cut a little off each side to make them so they would fit inside the pocket here. And there's the other tag. So this album, it has a lot of different types of pockets and waterfalls. There's another one of the large file folder cards. And on this page, this was one that she was inspired from that lady. I know you guys probably know who I'm talking about because she's known for doing all sorts of different sorts of fold outs and waterfalls. But I just loved this. I know my mom she said she watched her video and was inspired from her and then created it. And then in the center we have one of the fairy journey designs, and then there's room to journal, and you can insert photos on each one of these flaps. Be really cute. I love that page. And then here is another large file folder card. And then on this page I just did a stamp of a fairy, and then more of the little leaves with the flourish die cuts. And I'll try to get a little close up there to where you can see. So these took a while to do. Gluing on all these little leaves and the little flourishes, but it just added so much. And I do hope to have the foiled paper I know I will have the gold and the silver available on my site, but I'm looking to see if I can get the pastel metallic papers as well. And then on this page, this comes off. It's held together by a magnet, so it just snaps right on there. A little journaling card. And then these open up. One goes that way and one goes the other way. I'm trying to get this all into the camera. It's just, again, this album is so big. There's that flap. And then this just goes right on like that. And here's another one of the large file folders from the side. Pocket of each page. Oops, it goes this way. And then on this page, kind of same sort of principle there. So a little journal card. And then you have a flap this way and a flap that way. And on the last page here, this is just an accordion style. Let's see if I can get it from the side there, so you can see an accordion style pocket page here. And then it's got one of these in each one of the pockets. And we used the, for the top part of this card right here, we used the Camellia Rose Spellbinders die for that. And again, I will have that listed. I'll have all the dies listed at the bottom, and then links if they are available for sale from my store. Again, some of them may be discontinued. I know that the Camellia Rose, this die, is available. It's one of their newer dies that's just launched this spring. So I know that one will be available. And then this die cut here came from an Anna Griffin die, and I believe my mom got all of her dies from HSN. So you might be able to go to HSN and see, you know, if you can find some of these Anna Griffin dies. And then inside of here are two little tags. And then we just use some trim, and I embellished with these flowers. I loved these little beaded flowers. I got them from Michael's. And I'll probably go back and get some more because they're perfect. I mean, you could add them to the tops of paper clips, but they worked perfectly on the side of each card. I loved them. I used them a lot in this album. But there is the latest of our creations. Again, my mom is the one mainly responsible. She made all of the album. All I did was just embellish with some of the die cuts and trim, but the rest my mom did. I have to give her all the credit. I just loved it. Again, it's gonna be hard for me to part with it because I'm tempted to keep it. But again, if it's for sale, I will have the link. Run to the shop, grab it if you can, and whoever gets it, I'm jealous of you. Oh, and then the back. Let me not forget the back here. there is the back of the album. So I hope you got some ideas and inspiration out there that you guys are wanting me to do a project on, or if you have questions about something, please let me know. You can leave a post below the video. You can send me an email at dreamsetc@yahoo.com. I welcome all suggestions. So okay, so I guess that's it, and thank you again for watching.